Hey everybody, I'm sorry I didn't do any Rotten movie videos for you guys, but instead of weekly news, I'm going to be doing reviews for you guys for each of the movies which is coming out in 2023 and for our next upcoming year of 2024. So stay tuned for that. I'm sorry I didn't do any Rotten movie videos for you guys every summer and every day for you guys. I'm really sorry. So the good news is I got my Mission Impossible script down, which is the review for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. So I hope you guys are looking forward today. So anyways, let's get on with the video, shall we? Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 is one of the best movies in Tom Cruise's cinematic history throughout Top Gun Maverick, and the Mission Impossible film series as well. This movie is really excellent in my opinion. This is Rotten Movies with Ty Guy 2001, and this is a review for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, starting now. Hey everybody, welcome back to Rotten Movies. I'm your host Ty Guy 2001, and today we're going to do a quick review of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Let me tell you guys about Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. This movie was incredible. It really was the best Tom Cruise movie ever made. It got to the highest score on the Rotten Tomatoes meter at 96% and 94% of audience. And everyone said from the audience, with a terrific cast and some beautifully shot stunts, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 might be the best action movie of the year. So anyways, let's get on with the reviews. First up is Solo Party of One. He said, it's just a fun movie and worth the experience in theaters. Joseph Roberts gave this movie 5 stars, and he said, fantastic. This series just doesn't let up. A blast to watch and a must-see in IMAX. Tom Cruise is king. David L. gave this 5 stars and said, give us part 2 because this series is not slowing down. Mark gave this movie 5 stars and said, great action, great cast, compelling storyline. We love the MI film franchise. Sherlock gave this movie 5 stars and said, amazing movie, and finally a villain who truly does feel unstoppable. So Tom gave this movie and said, great movie, great story, great new characters, no woke shit. Diane gave this movie 5 stars and said, so great, really enjoyed it. Another Tom Cruise movie that would never have been as good without him. Looking forward to the sequel. Angel gave this movie 5 stars and said, top class entertainment. I love every minute of it. And Marvel J gave this movie 5 stars and said, Tom is best. Best spy action movie ever. Charlotte Fitchers gave this movie 5 stars and said, love the believable action scenes, storyline, return the IMF team in this wonderful action escape film. And the longest line, Gabe. He gave this movie 5 stars and said, Tom Cruise does it again. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 is a fun yet deep action film and is in my opinion the best installment into what is now a 7-film franchise. Cruise finds his way to bring something new to the table in every single film he does. The stunts and action set pieces in this film are second to none. Breathtaking sequences that immerse you into every stunt. The character development in this film is also good as it does test Hunt's ability to remember the mission at hand and that his accomplishment, that mission is what is more important. The cast that surrounds Tom Cruise is great. Tom Cruise is great whenever it's returned the crew members or the new additions of Haley Atwell's Grace. Everyone serves that role so well in this great adventure film. The visuals in this movie are also great, especially for the film of such a high budget, falls short visually. The only minor problem that the film has is the film at times can be hard to follow, especially on the capabilities of the film's antagonists as well as their full attentions. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 is both at the great installment in the franchise and a great action-adventure film. A must-see film, especially in theaters. So Patrick gave this movie 2 stars. He said too long and fake. Pip gave this 4 stars and said, I usually love Tom Cruise movies, especially the Mission Impossible series, but this one was hard to follow. Didn't care for the women in the supporting roles either. Nick gave this 4 stars and said it was a really good movie. Entertained, the storyline was good, too much emphasis on escaping one train car after another. Enough already. Stunts went on for too long. Greta gave this 5 stars and said this was a fun movie, balanced with a little comedy with the action. Great night at the movies. Gregory gave this a few stars to this movie and said the story was a bit over the top, but it was entertaining. The stunts were well done, but the movie could have more action and less dialogue. It's still recommended, but I think Mission Impossible 5 and 6 would be better. So Taylor gave this movie a few stars and said classic MI movie. It was a good ride. There were a few letdowns through. The mask thing is just such a huge plot crunch. It's jumped the shark many times over. It's time to put that gag away, please. The other letdown is that it's part 1. I never noticed this in the title until I was sitting in the theater. I left with the feeling I had just sat through a half-an-hour movie that was stretched to 2 hours. As I said, it's a good MI fun. I would recommend it. These movies have become better with each outing. This one could have been even better. I'm looking forward to part 2. Rossem gave this an awesome review about this movie, and he said very entertaining start to finish. And finally, my own review about this movie. Tom Cruise and Ethan Hunt have their worlds collide together. Car chase in Rome was laughed out in a tense ride, but the train ride scene exploded all the way to the whole movie. Best action, better than Top Gun Maverick action. Music was incredible. Can't wait for another part of this series and see the first part again. I really did love this movie. So thank you guys for watching. Before this video ends, first off, I got a copyright claim from the last video because I did something wrong. So I really don't know. I had to be really careful next time whenever I do something. So yeah. Just to let you know, Ron Movies won't be in weekly news. It will be reviews for each of the movies coming out throughout the upcoming year 2023 and next upcoming year 2024. As always, you guys stay tuned for Ron Movies every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Take care of each other. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!